knew why that was your name.
We are about to start.
I was like, she likes Japan.
Loves Japan. Yeah, I was born there.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Oh, my God. Do you miss it?
Yes.
Yes. One of my friends moved there.
Hey, we are back on the You Know What It Is podcast. It is your boy, Javari. And today I have Tippy Morgan with me.
Hello.
And Jenn from Japan.
What's going on?
Are you actually from Japan?
Yes, I was born and raised there. I was there for about 25 years or so. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I had no idea.
That was one of my destinations.
I think everyone is like, is it just a thing? I'm like, no, I'm actually really from there.
So are you Japanese?
I'm not. I'm Filipino and white.
Oh, okay. So you're
military kid.
Yeah, about to ask.
That's the key to it all. Yeah, I was a military kid, so that's why I don't have an accent. That's why I am not Japanese, and that's why I lived in Japan for so long.
Do you speak any Japanese?
少しで。私はジェニファーです。
Fluent.
You read it right? You read kanji?
I can't read kanji. I can read like hiragana, katakana, samkata, and then kanji is like certain things. So
I'm gonna ask some loser questions first. You watch anime?
I do watch some anime.
That's a winner question.
Listen, I watch anime too.
I'm not like a pro or anything like that, but
Right.
I'm not.
You dibble and dabble?
I dibble and dabble.
What you dibble dabble in? Which one?
Dibble dabble. I prefer. I like vampire type.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I like shit like that too.
that's my-ish.
Okay, I like the vampire stuff too. Do you watch vampire, just like television in general, like True Blood and all that?
Oh, yeah, all of that.
Yes.
All of it.
I did a True Blood rewatch last year. It was great.
Oh, that was such a good series.
So good, yeah.
So good.
I'm just listening. Look, I'm just here. But
you just listen to Jenn speak.
yeah, I'm just listening to her talk, man. It's something different. Matter of fact, on the way here, we were listening, as Tippy was telling you.
Yes.
That is the second video on your Instagram right there. If we can enlarge that, I'm going to actually play it so that way the people can hear what was going on. Because this was
something else.
Absolutely.
That's not it. That's Yada.
Sucking poetry you got.
This is okay because I got I could do the dick sucking.
Jenn from Japan.
First 48. So.
I want to hear dick sucking Jenn.
All right. This is called At My Fingertips.
Oh shit!
Oh, you heard the voice.
You heard
that inflection.
The way she looked at me when she said it, nigga. God damn, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this to y'all. My lips softly kiss your silhouette. Start from your lips to your neck. Down past your chest, tongue tracing your masculinity, exciting me while I can feel I'm exciting you. Strands of hair tickling your skin, the strength of your manhood in my hand. I kiss you slow down towards your waist. I can't wait to taste, drawing circles with my tongue, leaving a wet trail past your happy trail. I grasp your dick with a firm grip. Stroking it from base to tip while my mouth meets my hands like an introduction. My lips say hello over and over again, feeling your body twitch, your power at my fingertips. Deeper you go, feeling my throat, mouth gets more wet. Tongue flicking your head simultaneously while I massage you so intimately. I sit up and put my hair in a bun and begin again. Base to tip, flicker my wrist, lips need no more introductions. I've become familiar with you, with it, allowing my tongue to travel to your sack, gently sucking you in, flicking front to back while I stroke your shaft. Feel the wet almost there, my eyes glance up, we meet and stare. I move my mouth back to your dick, stroking and sucking up and down from base to tip. Your dick gets even harder, about to blow. You release your power to me, letting it flow so warm and sweet down my throat.
Based on true stories? Are these based on true stories?
Actually,
Where are we at with this? Because where do you get the inspiration?
the inspiration, actually, that piece was the first erotic piece I ever wrote. I wrote it at a barbecue because there was a gentleman that was saying, okay, so rewind. Yeah. A friend of mine was reading a poem. We were at a barbecue. He cuts her off and says, we're at a barbecue. This is not like sharing time. Kind of just, kind of a little rude. He's like, we're supposed to be doing, playing dominoes. And all that. I said, you know what? I was like, you didn't have to be rude about it. I said, how about you pick the topic? And I'm going to show you that poetry, you'll like it. Like, it's not just, feelings and emotions and whatever. So he said, I said, what's, just pick anything. He said, these nuts in your mouth. Needless to say, he was a little young. You know what I'm saying? So I said,
and very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Young man. Somebody find this young man and sit him down.
So I started laughing, and he was like, "No, I'm just joking." He was like, "I didn't mean that. We can, it could be about anything else." And I was like, "Nah." So originally, the name of this poem was really called "These Nuts." So that's why I was very particular in some of the wordings in there, that certain things were included in this poem. But yeah, that was completely imagination.
Got you. Because I seen you at Hip Hop and Poetry.
Yeah.
And I don't think you did this piece. But it was still a erotic poem. And it's it was. Because I ran up to you right after that. And this is why we're here today. Is this like is this a genre of poetry? Is this like something that I have been missing out of my whole life? Like, are multiple people doing this? Is this just a you thing? Like, what is going on?
I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of in my own little self-contained bubble. So when I write specifically, either I have an event that I have to do, or I get invited to do something. So I have poetry from, 0 to 100. I got really clean stuff. I got really dirty stuff. So it's like, I'm a poet. Whatever you need me for, I got you. I mean, I just fall into, I do erotic poetry, and it comes so, I guess, naturally and easy that, going to these bars and these clubs and doing these shows, people don't want to be in their feelings like sad, right?
Yeah.
So I'd rather put people in their feelings in a good way.
Because definitely when we leave in the bar, you know what I mean? I'm definitely looking to get my balls sucked on.
Well, that's what I'm there for, to inspire that.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
You know what I mean? You out on a date night with your lady, and Jenn is up there just, I'm stroking the shaft. My hand meets my mouth. You don't think she's over here thinking something?
I mean, because the visuals, like when I was hearing it, I was envisioning everything, like strong visuals with that poem.
That's what I love. Strong. I love that. Yes. I love it all. I love the strong visuals. Good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So what is it like to perform this type of poetry in front of an audience? Because, I mean, you have to really allow yourself to be vulnerable.
Right.
To do this and to really get in the zone, like get in that pocket with the sound of your voice and like the way that you say the words slowly and everything. Like, what's that experience like? Was it difficult for you to first start doing that, or it was just easy?
The first time I read that poem, because like I said, that was my first piece, my intention was to never share it. So that poem came out of pure, like me sharing that was pure accident. The DJ I was working with, I had a show in Japan called Lyrical Lounge. We used to do it was an open mic. And before the show, we were kind of getting everything together. And I was like, I don't know what to read tonight. I want to do something different. He was like, well, go through everything, see what you got. So I started reading a couple pieces. That was one of the pieces I read. And he was like, that's the one. And he was like, and if you don't fucking read it, I'm going to play what is that? So that noise, that noise.
The horns?
The horns. He said he was gonna do that shit to me all night. He was like, I'm not gonna let you talk till you read that. So I was like, it kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone because I wasn't comfortable at all. Not at all. Like I got up there and was like, like I'm about to talk about sucking dick. There's like 75% men in here, because there's a bunch of Marines in Okinawa. So it's like,
oh wow,
not in front of the Marines.
Wow, that's quite the audience for that.
I mean, it's kind of an amazing audience. No, but they showed me so much love, and then after that, it just got easier, and I realized starting my show, when I did these really personal erotic pieces, it made everybody in the audience comfortable. So my uncomfort made people comfortable, and I was okay with that because it made for a better show. People were open and they shared and they were willing to get up on stage.
I feel like secretly people just want to be able to blurt out certain things that everybody else wouldn't feel or they don't think is as comfortable in like certain settings. You know what I mean? They want to be able to talk about sex and sucking dick and eating pussy, all this other shit out loud, but they don't feel like they're given that avenue or that space. Do you feel like when you're performing and stuff like that, like certain crowds wouldn't get you, or does that really not go through your mind at all?
I don't think about it because I look at it like every time I go into a venue, I always look at the crowd. And if it's, depending on what it is, I'll kind of cater the pieces that I share. Honestly, it's gotten to a point now when I'm up on stage, it's just like, you know what I mean? I just get up there and feel it and just connect with the audience. And it doesn't really matter to me if people don't like it or love it. If I make you feel something, whether that feeling is good or bad, whether it inspires sex or maybe it reminds you of a time, a bad, whatever the situation. The point is, my only objective is I just want to make you feel whatever that may be. And if I can do that without even touching you, then I hit my goal.
You a winner in my book.
I like that.
Simple, I keep it simple.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you are typecast or stereotyped into this role of the erotic poet? And do you want to get past that or just be the poet? You know what I mean? Jenn,
I'll always refer to myself as a poet, period. So other people can call me an erotic poet. I look at it like, as people, we wear many different hats.
Yes.
So, from erotic poet to host to whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter because all those things are just secondary definitions of who I am as a person. So I don't want to live kind of as like letting those things define me as, okay, this is who you have to be. Yeah, you can call me an erotic poet, but I'll show you a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you could try to put me in a box, but I'm going to show you really quick why I don't belong there. You know what I mean? So that's fine. Like, that's other people's definitions. If that's what people want to categorize me as, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll take it all.
I didn't
no
want
pun intended.
Exactly. So do you have a man or partner, woman?
That's what he's waiting to get to.
Do you have like a person?
That's the question.
No, I don't have a person. Absolutely.
Okay.
No, I
So
got
all
out
of
of a
these-
relationship back in August. So I've been, if anybody's been following me, I've been a little bit more open these past few months.
Yeah, we've been seeing
Pictures.
Yeah,
because
started
I'm in a different
OnlyFans or what?
situation.
You've been looking
I've
great
always
on
had-
Instagram. You've been looking
thank
good,
you.
girl.
I've been trying because that's a lot of, I kind of keep that part secret, but I've allowed myself to just, this is what I want to share. I'm sorry, what was it you were saying?
Got OnlyFans?
I do have an OnlyFans, but I never actually used it. Does that make sense?
I get
so
you.
I have Jenn from Japan OnlyFans, but I've never posted anything on it. I
just
I
wait
have
for the right
everything.
moment, or-
Twitch. I have everything.
you planning?
Somebody told me I should start an OnlyFans and just read my poetry, and like I don't even have to teach. Like, don't even take your clothes off. Just
Listen,
read.
You would read it. All you have to do is just put like maybe make it black and white, maybe do a red one or something like that. But just read it. Just have your face in there and just say the words as slowly as you want to.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
I mean, another another source of revenue is not
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at that at all. I mean, I've been, I'm kind of switching gears now, so kind of, going into over here and just trying to figure out something. I'm working on music and things like that.
I was just about to ask, with being a poet, is that going to transfer into music?
I've made songs. I have songs, but I've never shared them. There's one song I think I've shared with the world, like publicly. The rest of them are just like friends. I'll let them hear it because I was always insecure about that. Maybe a little, because music is not my lane per se. Like, I've never made music, so it kind of, doing my poetry on a beat is like a different feel. But I've been, a lot of people have been hitting me up to do features, and did a project with DJ Slim, which was super dope. And so I'm gonna just be in the studio. I have some things to, I already have some pieces already like laid out for like some music. I just gotta record them, and hopefully, if all goes well, 420, I'll drop my first, visual and all that stuff with music.
Okay.
Sounds amazing.
Well, we are definitely going to tap into that.
For sure.
420, that's going to be on
Maybe I should get you
on my calendar now.
Feature my song.
Yes, all that.
Yes,
I'm with
girl.
it. I'm with all that. Really. Yeah.
I would love to have your voice.
Yeah.
Like your voice is so sexy and like smoky, and
I used to hate my voice.
Really?
Back in the day when we had these things called answering machines. I used to hate how my voice sounded, and then somewhere along the way when I started doing like radio was like I was just like, oh yeah, this is all me.
How did you actually get started in doing that out in Japan?
So a friend of mine got in touch with the radio station out there, 76.1 Koza, in Okinawa, and they were like, yeah, we'll open up a segment for you on Saturday nights. And he reached out to me to be one of the hosts of the show. And I kind of came in on it and just kind of like, he had one name for it. I was like, that's not going to work. I was like, just kind of revamped everything and changed it. And then we jumped on it. And it was the Heat 76.1 Sex, Love, and Relationships. So we talked about everything. So I got used to, I think that's what also helped my poetry, because being on the radio, when I say I got some crazy shit asked me, like people would ask me the craziest shit, but I was okay with it. Like I didn't mind sharing. I'm a pretty honest person if you ask me, my experiences. And then I had people hit me up like, oh yeah, me and my wife have great sex now. I'm like, oh, well, that's great. Congratulations. Like, you know what I mean? I'm all about inspiring, people, to, I guess, enjoy themselves. So
It's not like you're a sex guru or anything.
No, I'm not. Not at all. Like this is just life. That's all. Just life experiences.
So how do you feel like with the, going from a radio show and stuff like that? Because you sound like you should be on the radio. You have the voice for it for sure. You said you started your own podcast.
I was going to, yes. That was the plan. And, I was going to do some vlogging and stuff like that, but I was going to switch gears and just do something more like a podcast. Okay. Kind of mix it.
Yeah. I think that would be right up your alley.
What would be like the vibe or the theme?
Well, I did this thing on YouTube called Stories with Jenn. So it's about all these people I meet in my life that are just like amazing people, whatever it is, whoever it is. And, just the crazy ass stories that I have from my life experiences and the places I've been, and trying to kind of connect that with like the people that I meet along the way. So that's kind of the premise. Is just like I met some pretty interesting people. On top of that, I've had some really crazy experiences. So just kind of share a couple stories and then include the people that were maybe a part of that, and because I've been blessed. I've, been all around the world, and now I'm here in Vegas. And so, yeah, I just think it'd be fun to, connect with people like that. For real.
You ever think about going back
to Japan? All the time. But until they legalize weed. No.
Oh, yeah, that is the thing.
I'm not trying to go to jail for a gram. Yeah. No, thank you. I'll pass. I smoke too much weed for that.
I feel you. I really do feel you.
Where else have you lived?
I lived in Japan, Philippines, Florida, and Georgia for like a year and a half. I don't even count that. And then Virginia for 2 years. That's it.
Now you're in a legalized state.
Yes.
That nice. Yeah, I only want to be in legal states.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. If it's not legal, I ain't pulling up. Yeah. I ain't got time for it. I've seen too many people get locked up, for a little bit of nothing. Yeah, I don't.
And still locked up, even when the state gets legalized.
I got locked up for some weed when I was in Chicago, so I'm not. That's a story all in itself.
What is that even like?
On your podcast, I guess.
No, you give me the exclusive right here.
Yeah. What happened? So it was like, it was interesting. I didn't know when I was getting out. I had a lot of weed on me, and they said, my lawyer just said wait. So I just experienced Cook County, for 30 days until they
look, they let me out. They dismissed my charges. They told me I could come back to Vegas, and I said, I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you. I ain't coming back.
No more questions. Fuck out of here.
I ain't coming back. Listen, I gotta like. I'm just no, absolutely not. Maybe in August, like after my little 3-year mark. But like I said, I was lucky. You know what I'm saying? And I just realized in that moment, like, is this really what you trying to do with your life, or are you really trying to do some? Because you can do this. You trying to be the queen of the South? Okay, this is what's gonna happen. Like, all right, keep watching Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Keep watching Netflix, and you get inspired in the wrong direction.
Yeah. At some point, that shit gets dangerous.
Right. You know what I mean? It's like,
it turns left.
Yes, listen, all the way left. Yeah. Like I wasn't ready. But I mean, the kind of person I am, I'm pretty resilient. You know what I'm saying? Put me in any situation and I'm in there. You know what I mean? So I was jailing.
Do you have any performances or anything coming up this year?
Yeah. This March 6th, I have something with Bonafide. He's doing an event, pretty dope. I'm gonna do that, and then actually tonight I have something with Duchess Baby down the street. So I'll be performing for that tonight as well. Yeah, everything else I'm trying to, I have one May 1st too, but I'm trying to kind of like take a step back a little bit. And then work more on just some new content, and then come back out and then just kind of share the music side of Jenn, because it's real chill. It's not no like turn up stuff, so it's really particular, I think, crowd. But I do want to share that side of me, kind of like smoke session vibes. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I like
that kind of.
I think
vibe.
people need to get back into the more chill shit. That turn up shit is. Come on, man. I want to sit down.
We can't be all turned up all the time.
My knees don't work the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes. You know what I mean? I'm in there for, a quick little turn up. You feel me?
A little turn up, but then sometimes we just turn down.
Yeah, but I'd rather just chill, like, run me a little blunt, you feel me? Like, listen to some music, whatever, just on some chill shit. So
what brought you out to Vegas? What was the driving force to be like, yo, I gotta come out here?
My poetry. I'm literally in Vegas to follow my dreams. Like, I didn't come to Vegas because, I have family here. I was moved. Like the reasons for why I came here weren't because I knew people out here. Never been to Vegas. Just was like, I got out of a marriage. I was like in a place where I was like, I didn't have no kids, and I was like, if I don't do this now, when I'm gonna do it? I worked for the Marine Corps. It was I had a great job, and I used to do events for them and stuff like that. And I used to do my radio shows. I had my show on Friday nights. So it was a good, I could have stayed there, and it was great. I had really a lot of love and support from the people there, but it just got to a place in my life where I was like, you know what, if I don't do this now, when will I do it?
Yeah.
Why not just go? And the worst thing that'll happen is I'll meet a bunch of people. My network, just grows. And I'll just know more people when I go back to Japan.
And why Vegas specifically instead of like LA or New York or something?
I'm not really. Please don't get mad at me, anybody from Cali. I'm not really. Cali's really not my vibe. Like, I like going to Cali, but like living out there, like I just felt like it just wasn't for me. New York, I know it's really expensive, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I did know there were people here already that I knew in Japan or whatever, and I was just like, I'm gonna just slide out there and see what happens. And I came out here. I was staying with a friend of mine. Shout out Kuzi Gang and Las Vegas Scoop. I stayed over there. Yeah, those are the homies. But so they kind of opened their doors. I was over there with them, and then I just got comfortable and got my own little spot and was like, you know what, Vegas will work. Vegas will work. So I just was like, just dive in. So that's pretty much what happened.
When did you come out here?
2018. So July 2018, but I really didn't settle till about February 2019. I was still traveling, you know what I'm saying? So finally I was like, all right, I think I can. Vegas is cool. You know what I mean? Like, Vegas is cool. So
how'd you get in touch with Mike for the hip hop and poetry thing?
I actually did the hip hop and poetry event when it was at Bunkhouse.
damn, all these Bunkhouse fucking
I remember
alums.
when it was at Bunkhouse.
Fucking you, Vic Smith, Randy, all of these motherfuckers is
That
telling me
used to
about
be the
Bunkhouse. I ain't
spot.
never been.
Really? That
No,
was the
never.
spot.
It was a cool little vibe.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to do that there, and then I think even I hit him up for like another. There was another time that I performed. You know, I hit him up. So then after that, hit him up again. Was like, hey, I'd love to do Brooklyn Bowl. I just waited patiently. Eventually, I got he hit me back, and I was like, oh yeah, 2022. This is a great way to start off. You know what I mean? Like on the strip. Like,
Amazing.
I mean, that was the goal. That was one of the goals, to be able
That's
to
a
like
fact.
perform on the strip. Like I was coming from Japan, and like I was like, I just want to do my poetry. So now I'm like, I'm on the strip performing. What? So I was, truly thankful for real, like for everything.
Hell yeah.
It's been good.
We just had Mike on here. We were talking to him about some of the things coming up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're doing another hip hop and poetry, San Bernardino in Denver.
Yes. They're doing some big things.
They are.
It's amazing. He's amazing. He's an amazing person. He actually did the photographs for my daughter, for her modeling in New York. She got picked up for a modeling agency up there, Future Faces or something like that in New York.
Amazing.
Yeah, super amazing. So he did the photos for her for that, and they came
That's
out really
what's
good.
up.
Yeah, they're on the site now.
I didn't even know he was a photographer.
Yes.
See, he wears many hats too. You know what I mean? And he didn't tell me that one though. But
Yeah, he has a studio, right? Photography
Yep.
studio. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
damn.
Yep.
Well, I got one more question.
Please, by all means.
Do you feel like with this, with your poetry and stuff like that, I keep jumping back into the sexual shit,
It's
and
okay.
I'm trying not to.
Eh,
But I mean,
it's
I
fine.
have all these sexual questions because I mean,
He's
it's
had
like
these sexual questions since we listened to this.
I mean, we listen to the
your
words
reading
and stuff like that,
in the
but
car.
it was
really
a bunch
wants
of
to
stuff that was jumbled up in my head. Like, do you feel like you're sexually free when it comes to like experiencing things and experimenting and however you feel on the inside with yourself?
Yes. Simple. I think as you get older, you just become more comfortable with who you are. Well, I don't want to speak for everybody, for myself. As I've gotten older, I've become more comfortable who I am as a person.
Right.
And when you start to understand who you are, you understand what you like, you understand, just what's enjoy, what you'll enjoy. You know what I'm saying? If we talk about sexually, then yeah, absolutely, I'm completely free. Like the things that you used to think about when you were, younger, or, those things kind of go out the window, and you're just like, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I'm just all about just. Sometimes I get caught in situations where it's like I'm just like, fuck it.
I think we've
I'm
all
down.
been there. I think we've all been there.
Fuck it, I'm
for
down. Never did that before. No.
Yeah.
Did y'all have any questions for Jen?
No.
Yo,
I mean, I know all about the poetry because actually I write some, but yeah, it's dope.
Okay. Well, they're shy today. Normally they be over here fucking going buck wild, but this may be their first time meeting you, so they're being tame.
Well, it's cool. Like maybe next time people won't be so tame.
Yeah, know what I mean? We can get in here and ask these real questions that y'all want to ask, because I know y'all got some shit on y'all heads, man.
Javari, if you have more of these real
Listen,
questions.
this ain't about me, man. All right. I just know I'm just looking at the time. I want to make sure that we have enough for you. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, we got we got a few more minutes. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, no, I'm getting shy.
Don't do that. I know I didn't come over here for some shy shit. Come on now.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So like, so you don't have a man right now.
No.
Have you been dating? Have you been trying to date, dipping your feet in the dating pool? And if so, are you just like?
I downloaded some dating apps. You know what I'm saying? Like dip my little feet in. Yeah, like I'm for it. Like I'm with it. Like if a man, you know what I'm saying, can come to me, and this is the thing that I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel like me being older, sometimes But people don't realize that. So I get hit on by a lot of younger guys, which is cool. I don't mind that.
I
I'm okay with that. Out of age to me don't matter. You know, as long as your vibe is right. Age does matter if you're not legal. Let me hold on. Let me rephrase that. Okay.
Yeah.
21 and up. No,
We understood.
Yeah.
We understood.
Just to make sure. Yeah, no, nah. But I'm all about a vibe, and I'm all about a man who can, you know what I'm saying, who can come to me and say like, this is, you know what I'm saying, like, how you doing, beautiful? Like, I'd like to take you out sometime or whatever the case may be. And, you know, from there, it puts it in my hands to be able to decide. But I always appreciate a guy who's going to come at me and just be 100 and not really, because that's all I look. I just look for honesty, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for no fucking relationship. I'm not looking for no commitment, but I don't mind spending time. I don't mind chilling, get to know somebody, because I know things happen kind of, I'm an organic person. So if you come to me and be like, yo, what that mouth do though? I'm going to be like, baby, I leave my performance on stage. I ain't got no time for you. You know what I'm saying? If that's all you got to say to me, because it happens to me a lot. You know?
That was going to be my next question.
It happens a lot. And I'm like, if that's the only line you got, or, okay, please, y'all, don't get mad at me. So if all you got to say to me is, hey, you know, I want you to write a poem about me.
Oh no!
When I say I've heard this line, when I've heard this line, like from almost every man that has tried to
write a poem.
I want you to let's just put that one away, guys. I've heard this so many times. I probably have content
retire that
for like
line.
a decade. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers
that's
is
a
really
line.
trying to be the subject of my poetry,
You got content
which
for
is
every
cool.
Jerry, Derek, Jim, John, fucking.
I'm okay. I don't mind. You know, if a man is gonna inspire my poetry, that's cool. But you ain't gonna come to me and be like, yeah, I'm trying to inspire.
If he's really gonna inspire it, you will feel the
I'll feel it.
inspiration.
There you go.
Absolutely. Let
He shouldn't
me
have to
feel
tell
it,
you.
baby.
Let you feel
like,
it.
let me feel it.
He should be
And then be like,
requesting
baby,
it.
hey, I'm trying to
She should
write
be-
a poem about you.
There you go.
Right.
That's what it should be.
That's what it should be.
Yeah, I don't like when you show
Absolutely.
your cars, everything. If you give me all your cars from the beginning, I'm like, oh,
It's a wrap.
come on now.
Oh, this
Surprise me a little bit.
This is
Keep
perfect.
things in the, you know what I'm saying? Keep things in your back pocket. Because I want to be able to, you know, I you know, at the end of the day, I'm still a lady. I appreciate that. I'm still kind of old school with it. I know I talk about sex and all kind of shit on stage, but it still don't mean I don't appreciate a man coming to me with respect. You know what I'm saying? And coming to me on some, look, at the end of the day, of course, I love sex. A lot of people love sex, right? But the first day I meet, the first conversation, I'd like to at least know your fucking name first.
There we
you know
go.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least, damn.
Come
Like,
on, talking about, yo, I'll stick my dick in your mouth. Like, no, just relax.
Listen.
Your name is Jerry, dog. Chill.
Oh my God. I definitely feel you on that. Like, I don't have those specific experience, but I have my own types of experiences, like just modeling.
I bet.
And
Absolutely.
like being in like a beauty type of industry.
Entertainment. Yeah.
And like, you know, the idea that, oh, because you posed this way, you are a sexual object, I can just approach you any way I
yeah, and be
want
like, yo,
without-
what up? What up? Come suck my dick
Yeah, it's like,
Sunday night.
Actually, no.
Let me slide you in real quick. Like, first of all, what makes you think I want to suck your dick? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Damn, we ain't even get to that place yet.
Right. Like, what makes you think that you are qualified
Right.
to get your dick sucked
Hello?
by me?
Hello.
Yeah.
Arrogance. The
The
arrogance. of these
arrogant,
men.
the audacity. Yes.
These young kings need to be better, man. They need to be better.
I'm sorry, they ain't kings if they're approaching you with that line. They not kings yet. They got to grow into it.
Say the
They got to
pawns.
grow into that crown.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
This was the question. Can women retain power after giving up pussy?
Yes.
Somebody, I forgot who we was having. Was it you? Get on the mic, nigga.
No, it was actually Jerry.
Je-
I was there.
Was it Jim? Okay,
I
well,
witnessed this. This is what he's saying.
what was the context? I hate when we do this.
You talking about the conversation me and you had?
Is that what we were talking about?
We was talking about that conversation because me and Sue was having that conversation.
He's here. That's the reason why that I wrote this topic down.
Well, you get on the mic.
Yeah, where he at?
Oh, he went to go get some.
Yeah, he better went and go get some shit. Fucking, so what was it again? It was,
Oh, I was just asking what do you think that women get to keep? Because women normally have leverage in a relationship when they haven't had sex yet. I mean, I feel like that's just the thing.
He's saying that women give up the leverage after they give up the poom poom. So,
I think it depends on the situation.
I
and
feel
the people.
That's what I said. I said I feel like in most situations, after the man becomes weaker after that. If you think about it, listen, nigga. Sometimes y'all double back for the bag.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's when they drunk. That's when they drunk. Ain't got no other options. But we talking about the first option, right?
Yeah.
That's what we talk. Okay, then. So double back doesn't matter because everybody double back when
double back for
the
sure.
1, 2, and 3 ain't pick up. Fuck. All right, I guess I'll hit up Shayla.
Hey, no facts.
That's yeah.
Your last resort.
I'm gonna just tell her I gotta work in the morning. She gonna come through, hook me up a little bit. Hey, babe, I'm a little tired. I gotta get up early. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you coming through, and then don't hear from him for like.
Okay,
a
in that
couple months.
situation, homegirl has zero power.
Exactly.
She's lost all the power.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave it to him, relinquished it, whatever
yeah.
she wants.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you're dealing with a good woman, right, or a strong woman or whatever, and she allows you to climb inside of her, is that her relinquishing the power? I don't feel like it is. I feel like that's her getting more. I feel like that.
I feel like it could go either way. It really depends on the
How
circumstance.
good is the dick?
It's godly.
Also, what are both people looking for? What do both people want out of the experience?
I mean, you laying down a godly dick. I mean, I feel like
We got all hell and
I feel
godly
like
dick.
her power
you know what I
gone
mean?
because it's like, yeah, nigga, this is what I
I should
want.
make a good point. You're making a good point.
Like, you know,
Praise the dick.
that power gone. But if you got some mid, it's like
If you got it like
Wait,
that,
so,
then
so,
okay.
so
okay.
all of the so then women don't retain the power then.
No,
If
it
that's
depends
what
on
y'all
the
are
situation.
saying, because
No, it depends. I think it depends on the situation. It really, I think it depends on where you're at in life. I think it depends what you're looking for because for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for no relationship or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I can walk into a situation and, you know what I'm saying, be dating a guy or whatever and we fuck around and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that I haven't relinquished shit until I decide, you know what I'm saying, that I can be, you know, I guess until I can like kind of like bend, you know what I'm saying, my knee and be like, all right, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I believe that you can lead me in the right direction to a certain extent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you have your dominant and you have your submissive. And I'll only be submissive to a man that I feel like can lead. You know what I'm saying?
do you feel like men can play that submissive role as well and still be dominant in themselves?
No, I think they have a problem with it. I think if a man is, I feel like okay. I've been with some different men in my life, you know what I'm saying? And I've been in situations where I'm a pretty strong, you know what I'm saying? I have a strong personality. But it's not because I want to control situations. It's because I've allowed, you know what I'm saying? I've said, hey, you can take care of this. But if you keep putting the ball in my court to control shit, to make shit happen, to do this, to do that, to do. So when I take control and I say, all right, I'm going to do this, we're going to do this, and then you got a problem with it. And I'm like, motherfucker, man up then. Where the fuck your balls at? You got me making all the decisions and fucking, you know what I'm saying, doing all this shit to make sure we straight. And at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, well, go ahead and you take care of business. And you're like, nah, I can't. I'm like, motherfucker, if you can't take care of fucking business, and I'm not talking about sex, I'm talking about just like
in life.
In life. You know what I'm saying? Then what the fuck am I doing? Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want me to take control and be the lead and do all this shit, I was like, it just ain't going. You can't even decide who you trying to be.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
That's
you need to go handle it within yourself by yourself. Yeah,
it's insecurities because at the end of the day, if we a fucking team, it don't matter. If I got it right now, am I making shit happen? Why wouldn't you want to jump on this fucking train and we can make this shit happen together? Because at the end of the day, we're gonna make tons of fucking money. We're gonna get on a fucking plane. We're gonna travel the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Until you can get your shit straight, and then now we really rocking.
Boy,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's about. But so many people, you know, they pussyfoot around that shit, and they be like, oh man, she be doing mad shit. She got a lot of shit going on. All right, man up then. Make some shit fucking happen, or let's do this shit and fucking support the fuck out of me.
When dealing with a dude like that, the not the one supporting
the one
you,
with no
but
balls,
the insecure.
when dealing with somebody like that in those situations,
Not
not them being insecure, but they just don't have a job or whatever, or they're not supporting you financially. how long do you give them till it's like, all right, or is there no time limit on that?
I'm just at a place in my life where there's either two people that I read this meme that said there's two different people an ambitious person can be with. Somebody who's fully supportive and nobody at all. Mm-hmm. It's just not gonna work.
That's 100.
Exactly.
It's not gonna work. If I'm doing my shit, if I'm out here, I'm in the entertainment industry, I'm gonna be dealing with a lot of men and masculine energy, right? So I gotta match that.
Yeah.
That's why I am the way I am. Because the shit that I hear on a daily basis is crazy.
Ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I can handle it. I got a tough skin. If you can't handle it, you ain't supposed to be here. Period. You're not supposed to be here because I'm gonna hear it. There's nothing you can do that's gonna stop this shit. But if you can just like, yeah, that's my, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my girl. And at the end of the day, she come on and suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a respectful person. If I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. You know what I mean? But if you got insecurities because of whatever you got going on and you can't handle the fact I'm out here talking about sucking dick or whatever, motherfucker, I'm sucking your dick. Right. Like, what are you talking about?
Have you experienced that where you've been with a dude and he cannot handle you on stage? Your shit? You been on stage and he just can't. No.
After he got the meat set and he can't even put two and two together. He's like, yo, keep talking about me up there.
But if she already wrote the poem before she made it,
I still say she talking about me.
It should not matter at all. But now I'm
exactly.
In my head, she's still talking about me.
There we go.
It should not matter at all.
10 years ago.
They don't know
I
that.
could have heard it 15,000 times. And I'm with her now. Nigga, that's about me.
That's about me.
It should not matter at all. But I feel like you have had experiences where it did matter.
Oh, in the beginning, it's always like, oh, it's cool and yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they say that and then they
handle this shit.
Yeah, they say that. Yeah.
Then shit gets a
until it's
little
here in your
popping.
face.
You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers trying to do shows and shit. Oh, you got another show and you got another.
You gonna be talking about sucking dick again?
You can come with
How
me.
long are you gonna be out tonight?
And that's the thing. Like, I be coming home to him. Like, I mean, I'm saying, like, I ain't even on no, like, I'm not gonna be in a relationship if I can't respect the relationship. Period. Right. Like, why be in a fucking relationship?
Yeah.
I'ma just be single.
Yep.
And then we can see each other sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We could, schedule it in, whatever. That's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be in a whole fucking relationship with a motherfucker that just can't understand that, because I've given as a woman, I feel like sometimes we do give our power and we relinquish our power to the wrong people.
Yeah.
And just because we're nurturing and giving and loving types of individuals, like by nature, you know what I'm saying, naturally a woman is, right? And I've allowed, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people's energies to, like, I'd be like, I got you, baby, whatever, do anything for you. But then when it came to me, it was like, I really left myself and put myself second.
Yeah.
And I refuse. Like, that's why I'm so adamant now. You know what I'm saying? And when I meet people, it's like, yo, if you can't handle, you know what I'm saying, a female, you know what I mean? If you can't handle what I got going on, if you can't handle me doing shows, being around, you know what I'm saying, man, this, that, and the third, I was like, it's not going to work. Absolutely, it's just not, because I'm not going to not do the shit because of your uncomfort. You know what I'm saying? You're going to either have to get on and realize what's happening here, or we'll just keep it cool and cordial. Bye. Absolutely. Yeah. No. And I ain't even on no petty shit. I ain't no angry person. Yep. It is what it is. I respect where people coming from. You feel me? But, like, I'm not going to sit here and try to, like, make you be okay with this and dim my light because you're not comfortable. That's not right. We should both be shining.
Right.
Why can't we both be? I don't care if you talk about other bitches, excuse me, I don't mean to say that. But, I don't care if you talk about other women and stuff like that. That don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm good where I'm at inside.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm good where I'm at inside, so that stuff don't bother me. Like, that's the type of, I want that honesty. I want to be able to talk to my man and be like, we could just be out there on the, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. Like, I'm okay with that. A woman buys him a drink, by all means. Like, shit, that's what with him, he look good.
Get
I'm gonna have some of the drink too.
Hey, yo, give me one too.
That's a lesson I had to learn. I had to learn that lesson because I used to do the same thing.
Get upset?
No. I never got upset, but I've never been like particularly jealous or anything like possessive, but I used to give my power away in the way you explain, and just be like, okay, I'll do this for you, and I'll be here for you, and not get that same energy in return. Because like you said, like women naturally, and then also like people don't necessarily teach you how to love and be loved, and then especially if you did not have it modeled for you in a healthy way, you definitely don't know. So,
not understanding love languages and things like that.
You don't understand. Yeah. So I had no idea what I was doing. But yeah, that's a lesson I had to learn, and I did learn it.
Right.
And so, yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with you. Yeah. I'm glad I found my man, that I have now, because he's like, he treats me with respect. He treats me with dignity and kind of, like there are no issues like that.
Right.
The type of issues that I used to have previously, I have none of those concerns now.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. That's what it should be. It should be freeing. Love should be just, all encompassing, and just you should be able to be yourself. If I have to be somebody else around the person I'm with, then it's not going to work. Right. Because ultimately somebody is going to be unhappy. And I don't want to be the one that's unhappy, because I'm not really living my truth. Like, I want him to live his truth. I want him to be who he is as a man. And I want to be able to do the same thing. And us come together and say, look, I'm cool with who you are. Like, really who you are. Not I'm cool with it, but motherfucker ain't really cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool who you are, and I'm cool, vice versa, whatever it is, and let's just rock it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what it's about. But until then, I'm going to be cool over here by myself.
So when it comes to like have you ever dabbled in like poly and stuff like that? Because I know you jumped in, that's when I got the message right after that.
Oh, okay. So no, I've never been in that kind of like situation or relationship. No, I haven't.
You ever thought about it?
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it. Yeah, I want 2 men. What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah. No. See, but how do you feel like
brother
that?
husbands? I'll take care of both of y'all, baby. What's up?
How do you feel like that?
I'm not looking for them to fuck around. Like, I'm just saying for me. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I mean, listen, I've seen because I follow somebody on YouTube, and they definitely dabble in that. She has 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Hello.
And
Woo!
But I think they fuck around though. That's the only thing.
I mean,
but
some people have that relationship.
To each his own.
Right, to each his own. I don't necessarily need that part. I just it's just more, I think I just say shit like that because men are always like, you know
I
what
want
I mean?
2 women.
Yeah, I'd be like, cool, I get it, because I understand the concept from the beginning of time. If we're talking about like nowadays with the, you know what I'm saying, the way Catholicism and how they've made it be like, okay, this is what it is. You're supposed to be with one person, when in actuality, if you go back into a lot of different cultures, you know what I'm saying, polygamy was natural, you know what I'm saying? And so, but a lot of people don't realize that, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's cool, like to each his own. Like I am a child of this universe.
Yes.
And child of experiences. So I'm all about like keeping my mind open, you know what I'm saying? And explore different sides of me. Like I've been with a woman before, for sure, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like polygamy and like that kind of like, I mean like the polyamorous relationships and stuff like that, no, I haven't.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. Because I mean, that's when we started having the conversation, was right after that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was just wondering if that was something that you were dibbling and dabbling on, or. But no, it's okay.
No, I mean, like I said, I'm open.
But now I'm interested in you because you said you've been with a woman before.
Yes.
And I'm bi. So
okay.
So we'll be. This conversation is not for everybody. So
I got like 5 minutes left. We can get into this a little bit.
So I guess I'm just wondering.
No,
so
please.
like, how did you feel about that? Was it just like a one-time thing? You just testing the waters, and you're like, okay, that's cool, but I'm over here and I'm done. Or you feel like that's maybe a part of your sexual identity, maybe?
Man, I guess it was kind of, a friend of mine kind of was like she kind of acted as like the mediator in the situation, because she knew old girl kind of was like feeling me, but I was like, oh shit, if I was gay, You know what I'm saying? I'll let it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like that kind of conversation. Usually those conversations stay in between. Like, nah, she was playing middleman. So she was like, that's my homie. That's my homie. I'm going to get the homies together. You know, that was her, you know, that was kind of her thing. And me and a girl ended up finally was just like, fuck it. Well, because it was already, it got to a point where it was like, she was just playing, man.
So much tension.
Not even tension. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know, Shorty was just, I'm like, fuck it. It was just kind of like, I mean, she know now, fuck it. I ain't got, what the fuck I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, we just, we started fucking around and she was cool. You know what I mean? What's up? She was good. No, I mean, I'm not opposed at all. Like, I had a good time. Like, I really like, I mean, I was like, man, I tell you what, a woman touching you is like a whole nother experience.
Different. Oh, it's so different.
It's very different.
It's so different. I ain't never had a man touch me, but a woman touch me? Oh, my God.
Was that the moment when you had the sudden realization, we're soft?
Yeah.
Because, like, the first time I went to a strip club and I got a lap dance,
I was touched like, that ass, and it was like...
like the whole body. Like, I was like, is this what we feel like? This is what... Did we soft like this? Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
As long as you're taking care of that skin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess not everybody's
It's a bit jarring.
You feel me?
Exfoliate.
It's jarring because you don't expect that. If you haven't been with a woman before, you don't expect that. It's like, whoa, this is a whole different thing. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, no, it was like a challenge because like I've never been with a woman, so I had no experience being with a woman besides what I like.
Figure out how to do it.
I mean, you know, I figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, let me read the manual.
I mean, okay, now this is gonna sound crazy, but like, fuck it. So the first time I had ate a pussy, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, I didn't know what the fuck was. I ain't never eaten no pussy before. I got my pussy ate before. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go into it like how I suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just the same.
Mouth wide open?
The same ideals of like when you suck
extra
dick.
Spit?
You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of, you know, just, you know what I'm saying? A lot of
Using
working
your
through.
tongue.
A lot of working through, you feel me?
Yeah.
And, you know, and she didn't believe that I'd never been with a woman before.
Okay.
Because you masked it that well. You masked it that well.
You were just professional. You were just like on top of that.
I think I'm just willing to like please, and I want to like ensure that, you know, when you're with somebody and you're sharing a moment, that it's not wasted. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you agree to like kind of cross that threshold, I feel like
Go
it's
all
like,
out.
hello. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm very like, I'm open as a person.
Because
so
at the end of the day, if this is the last time that I fuck this person, I'm gonna make it the best time that I fuck this person.
I feel like, you know, it's like a business card.
Well, I was nervous as
I like to
hell.
leave you on a good note. You know what I'm saying? And sure, and they'd be like, "Oh, can I call you later?" Yeah, we could talk about it.
I was nervous
Yeah.
the first time I ate a woman. I was so nervous. I was like, "What the? I don't
Yeah,
even know."
I was.
I don't know how to do this. And what? Like, I mean, I was trying to like reverse engineer it in my mind. It was like, now what do I? So I do the opposite.
Yeah.
So I got a question for that because y'all both do this.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm gonna ask offline because this isn't even PC. But Jen, we had a great conversation.
Great.
And I would like to have you back.
No,
so we can have a longer conversation.
Yes.
I could have my whole panel here, and they can, after they see this episode, I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, why the fuck weren't we there? Well, so I would like to formally invite you back.
Oh my gosh, I would love to come back. Yeah, I would love to. This is a great.
Yeah, I think we need to expound.
Yeah, I need more.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you.
Perfect.
But just let us know whenever you got some time, man. We can do this again.
It was just today, that marathon.
I know,
you know
man. That marathon.
God, kept cutting to my time, but it's cool. I'll come back. I'm right up the street.
For sure.
I live right up the street too, and it still took me forever. Like, crazy. Like, I thought living up the street would be cool. Like, I'm gonna live by the strip because like I can get everywhere quick. No. Nope.
Traffic.
Every direction.
Literally.
Yeah.
Y'all know where like Howard Hughes Parkway is?
Yes.
You know that? You know that area? I live right there.
Okay.
It's a horrible idea.
Constant.
I didn't even think about it.
It is. Yeah.
Right
That's
behind the
insane.
Palazzo, like the MSG Sphere, the big.
Yeah,
I live in
that's
that area.
Okay. Damn.
Horrible.
Yeah. Well, Jen, go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you at, and if you have any upcoming performances and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can follow me at Jenn from Japan, JENNFROMJAPAN. I have a website, jennfromjapan.com, YouTube. I'm not really on Twitter, but yeah, you can follow me. I'm on everything. You can search me. OnlyFans too, but I ain't got no videos, so it'll be pointless.
Maybe you'll have some audio soon.
Maybe some audio, yeah, soon. And then I got like I said, I got a performance on March 6th. Y'all check me out. It's on Flamingo, and we'll be doing something over there. Just hit me up. Hit me up in my DMs, slide in the DMs. I'll let you know what's going on. I actually do respond to people. People be like, people be sliding. Now, depending on how you slide, will determine if I respond. But you know what I'm saying? I do respond to people for sure. So
don't slide in. Don't slide in with that one line. Don't be saying write a poem about me. Slide in dick first.
Ain't gonna write that poem about me
first.
Like,
maybe I should just write a poem about. I wrote a poem about you, and I just. I wrote a poem about you.
Well, that was our show today, man, and it was pretty good. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm Vari, man. We're out. You know what it is. Keep it low.